Hi guys, Cynthia here, and today, we're going to be harvesting a lot of my onions. They are ready. I did lots of candy and a bumblebee just hit me. Lots of candy onions, some Walla Walla, and some sweet white Spanish. And I will say I had a little bit of a flop. This bed right here, I planted a lot of my onions in, and unfortunately, they are not as large as I'd like them to be, or as I envisioned. I figured I made this little shallow bed thinking it would be great, it wouldn't be a problem. The situation is because it was so shallow, we did not have this fence around the garden all spring and most of the summer. Like we just put it up. So the issue I was having is that we had bunnies and groundhogs and everything was running across this bed. Deer walked across it. I mean, I had like a hoof print. So a lot of the necks got broken and they're kind of small. Not to mention, I think because there was so little soil, they didn't get enough water and they didn't bulb up enough. But I do have more onions. I have 3 more barrels of onions that you can see, and they actually look really good. I'm pleased with what they look like. So I'm going to harvest all that are broken. So I did start these onions, I'd say in January. I have a different plan for next year. And I'm excited about that plan because I think I'm going to have more success. And I am going to put them in a deeper, larger bed, kind of like a bed this size, but just much more deep. So let's go ahead and start harvesting some of these onions. Here's a bed of candy onions. Every single neck is broken. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest them. But look at this one. I'm going to start with this large one because I cannot even, guys. Look at how beautifully big that is. I am so happy. So you can use onions right away if you want to. That is completely up to you. Or you can let them dry for storage. Now, next year, I am going to grow a bunch of storage onions and, you know, do so much more because I am going to, build more beds. But I'm excited. These are not going to last very long. A lot of them are really small, and uh, you can see how small they are. A lot of them are kind of puny, but that's okay. This one's a little deceiving. Look at that, though. How exciting, guys. I mean, not a bad harvest, right? I still have lots more. You definitely want to dry them down, though. It's very important that you dry down your onions. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I'm so happy. I have a few little ones that obviously didn't get enough light or water. And then I have one garlic. Let's get it. Ugh. Not bad, not great, but eh, it is what it is. A lot of my garlic rotted, so that's why it didn't work. We had a lot of freezes and thaws and snows and things this year, and so that's why my garlic kind of rotted. But let's move on to the other bed because not all is lost. You can see here that I have some decent size onions. Like, I'm not upset. Look at this one. This is this is a wonderful size. Nothing. I'm just so happy. This one is huge. This one's not broken yet, so I'm going to be very careful around it in order not to break it, because if she wants to keep growing, she can. But you can see that a lot of my onions look great. Oh my gosh, this one is enormous. Wow. Oh, I gotta be careful. Don't want to break the neck of that one. Oops. These two. And I will also show you where I am going to dry these down. You could leave them out if you'd like to, but if you leave them out, you can possibly ruin the curing process if you get rain. So I never suggest leaving your onions out. I always suggest putting them in a drying rack. Okay, let's see here. You guys, Oh my gosh. The butterfly. That was gorgeous. I hope she comes back. So this bed, I believe they're all broken. I just want to make sure. No, not that one. This one, yes. And this one, yes. Not that one. When the necks are broken, it's not going to allow the onion to continue to bulb up. So, ooh, this one's broken. Is this one broken? No. I want to be very careful because I do not want to break the necks of the ones that are still trying to bulb up. And I think they're all still pretty much ready. Look at that, guys. Not a terrible onion harvest so far. I did go ahead and harvest some other ones that are in the house already curing, and I will show you those. Not that many. I think there's like 3 of them or something like that. So now let's go to the large bed. So this harvest is not going to be that great. These onions are a lot smaller. As I mentioned, a lot of them, their necks broke even before they even had a chance to do anything, which is so upsetting. But small onions are still good onions. Wow. I am going to also remove the soil from this bed because I am reworking the entire garden. So this bed will go ahead and be removed. Uh-oh. There we go. Wow. You know, they're not big, but I am happy. Some of them are pretty decent. I mean, look at that. This is not that bad, you guys. I mean, that's a pretty decent size. Let's keep going. Next year, though, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm growing. I have plans for everything. Every year is a good year to learn. So never forget that it's not a failure. It's just something new that you have to learn. That's broken and change. And that's fine. That's the beauty of gardening. It's never a failure. It's a learning curve. Okay, I mean, a lot of these are still looking like they want to grow, so we're going to let them. Not so bad. Look at that. So here is the harvest so far. Now, I still have some growing, but I do want to show you that some of these are really, really big. I am so proud of this. I'm even proud of where's that little guy? I'm proud of this. But I'm excited. We're going to go ahead and continue to harvest. But look at this. I mean, and there's still some growing, guys. I know exactly what I have to do next year. I'm really excited. Let's keep harvesting. Next thing we are going to harvest is this Paul Robeson. I should have harvested it a few days ago. It kind of now has a split, but that's okay. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Oh my gosh, you guys. I love it. We're going to get some San Marzanos. Oops. So these are looking absolutely amazing. I mean, there's just so many. Uh-oh, I think one of them just fell. Did one of them fall? Nope. So far I have 2. So many tomatoes are just ready. And I wonder if I should just leave this on for one more day. There's one down here. Let's grab this one. Look at that. 4 beauties. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. Can I get one more? No, that one still has some coloring to do. Alrighty. Let's get some. Do I have any mouse melons? Oh, I have lots of mouse melons. Lots of mouse melons. So oh my gosh, let's get those. There are a ton of these. You just can't see them because they are underneath of all of these leaves. This is by far one of my favorite things that I grew this year. It's super prolific, delicious, cute, all of the things. There's a few of them. Oh, there's some down here. My goodness. They are still blooming too. So I'm definitely going to get more. I'm looking forward to tomatillo season because I want to make salsa verde. All right, let's see. Any more? Oh, I'm sure I'm missing some, but this is what I got. Not shabby. Now, I know I have some peppers, so let's grab those. I have a Jimmy Nordello right in here. Let's grab that. I only have one pepper that's ready today in this garden. The rest are in the other garden by the house. Look at that. Cute. The next pepper that I am going to cut are these lilac. They're supposed to be mini peppers. They're supposed to get about 2 inches, and I think they're there, but they've been on here so long that I want to, I don't know, give this plant a chance to possibly fruit more if it wants to or needs to or whatever, but not too bad. They're kind of tiny. They have water spots on them. Kind of tiny, but still really good. Now, let's go get some more stuff by the house garden. The house garden, I have a ton of cherry tomatoes, like so many cherry tomatoes. Not a bad harvest so far. Very pleased. Let's go to the house. Next order of business before I tackle the crazy cherry tomato. You guys, if you don't like cherry tomatoes, I don't suggest you grow one. So this is a non-jalapeno. This jalapeno is not hot. Oopsie. Come on, there we go. I'm just going to harvest it so that it gives the other stuff a chance to grow. There is another one. Oh, you know what, you guys? I think I left eggplants back there. That's okay. I'll get these here. This is an actual jalapeno. So too, not so bad. Cute. Then I have a snacking pepper. You can see that beautiful red underneath here. Oh no. How do you cut it without ruining the rest of the plant? Come on. There we go. Look how cute that is. How tiny and cute that little snacking pepper is. A little dirty, but nothing that can't be washed. Alrighty, these eggplants need to be harvested. At least one does for sure out of here. Let me check the other ones. I just can't believe how prolific this plant is. It's amazing. But one looks great. Look at that. This is a fairy tale. I love this. It's so, so cute. If you like eggplants anyway. Now, you guys, if you do not like cherry tomatoes, do not grow them. They are wild and crazy, like truly wild and crazy. Alrighty, I'm just grabbing something to put them on. It is absolutely prolific, this plant. And it's so heavy because of how big these are getting. Because I cannot eat them fast enough, I have been freezing them. I'm not exactly sure what my plan is with them being frozen. Maybe put them in a tomato soup. I don't really know, but it's really difficult to eat this many cherry tomatoes, especially when you're the only one in your house who likes cherry tomatoes or tomatoes in general. Grab that one. Wow. Let me grab this one also. There are so many, guys. I'm not even close, and this whole entire container is full. Oh no, that one burst. Any burst ones I just throw to the wild. I don't like when they burst because I left them here too long. That's upsetting. I feel like a neglectful tomato parent. Next year when I grow these, because I will, because I just, I love harvesting. So these will definitely be grown again. But next year when I do grow them, I will have a better staking situation because this staking situation is not so good. I thought for some reason I did not bother to read the seed packet, and the seed packet clearly stated that it was a big one. Please give me suggestions as to what I should make if I'm not eating them fresh, because I have been freezing a lot of them. Can't eat them fast enough. I should probably start giving them to my friends at work or something. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, give me ideas if you have any. That would be wonderful. Much appreciated. Wow, you guys. I don't know when to stop. Oh, you saw that? One fell. Alrighty. This is good for today. I think let's get the one that fell and I will show you my harvest, and I will show you how I cure my onions. So you can see I have 2 cherry tomatoes, a few of these really cute mouse melons, 2 purple peppers, 1 Jimmy Nardello, 2 weird pickling cucumbers. I took them out because, yeah, 1 eggplant, a few tomatoes, a really cute pepper, a jalapeno, and a non-jalapeno, and this gorgeous Paul Robeson that we're going to go inside and taste together. But before we do that, let's hang my onions. Look at that, guys. What a wonderful harvest. All right, guys, so we're back in the creepy basement. I have my fans going. You want to make sure they have lots of airflow. I have my shallots over here, and then the very few onions that I harvested so far. Now, it's the curing process is the most important process. You know, you can go ahead and take your lights off if you want. I don't. I just literally hang them with the lights on. I think it's fine. You can, now again, do whatever you want, of course. Um, if you think it's better, take off all your lights. The idea of taking off all my lights and then stringing them all back together is just something I don't want to do. But this is just where I cure everything. My peppers, not my peppers, my onions, my potatoes, anything that I harvest, I just put them right back on these racks. They're not just for the growing season, guys. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm so excited. I think some of the ones that I harvested already are ready to, you know, be taken out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to lay all of these down. Let's go through the perimeter. And that's all I really do. I'm really excited. You guys, I know what went wrong. I know what went right for some of them. And I cannot wait to implement all of that next year. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So I just put them all on here. It's really important that your onions have good airflow, and you don't want to crowd them either. Alrighty, so now they're all laying flat. They're going to be in some dark. I have the fans going on them. They're going to get some nice airflow. When they dry down, kind of to, not kind of, exactly like, now there's a little green on that one. Exactly like this, we're going to go ahead and cut this off, the roots, and then the stem, and then we can go ahead and store them. But that is a chore for a different day. Now let's try that Paul Robeson tomato. Alrighty. So Paul Robeson is washed. I'm kind of upset because it was not split like this a day ago. I should have picked it a day ago, but I was hoping that it would get a deep, like, I don't know, purple because that's what it's supposed to do. So, oh, look at how beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right, let's taste it without any salt or pepper on it because, you want to get like the full effect. It's like green inside almost, like a deep purple. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so let's try it. I'm excited. Mm, it's sweet. The skin is very thin, which is really nice. And the inside is not like very seedy. It obviously has seeds, but they're not unbearable. That is so good. I'm definitely going to continue to grow this tomato. Mm, you guys, I loved it so much. I'm so excited. The harvest is beautiful. I'm going to clean everything up. And again, remember, let me know what I can do with those cherry tomatoes. What I have been doing is I've been cutting them up and putting balsamic vinegar on them and eating them with, oh, it looks like that light is flashing, but it's not. Let me just shut it off so it stops doing that. Sorry, guys. So what was I saying? I've been eating them in like salads and balsamic and like every which way you can eat a tomato, but I've grown sick of eating cherry tomatoes at this moment. So I'm either going to start giving them away, but I also started the freezing of the tomatoes. So if I freeze them, let me know what I should do. Because I don't know what to do with like frozen cherry tomatoes. I mean, I guess I could, make a, tomato soup or whatever and throw them in. It wouldn't hurt. But anyway, that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for harvesting with me. And remember, if you didn't get it done today, there is always tomorrow.